Am I live? Am I have completely forgotten how to work this thing. Okay, all right. Are we live? Are we live? I think I'm live. All right. My apologies. I'm a bit rusty. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm back now. I Since we've last done this, obviously many things have changed. The pandemic has continued. Joe Biden has officially become the Democratic nominee for president, and he has now since announced Kamala Harris as his VP pick. Now, rather than going in on Miss Harris, which I kind of want to do, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I want to kind of pick up right from present day, which is the third day of the Democratic National Convention. Former President Barack Obama takes the stage, or the pre-recorded stage, I guess, if you will, and he kind of sets the tone for the election. And I have a short clip for you guys. I think it's 30 seconds. We're just gonna hit the play button on this. You guys can see what he said, and this statement pretty much sums up his position. Let me know if you guys have any trouble with the audio. I'm using a different mic setup today, so if you have issues, let me know. But let's hit the play button. Actually, give me a second because you guys can't see my screen. Hold on. There it is. Okay, let's make that a little bit bigger. All right, Barack, you're on.
I never expected that my successor would embrace my vision or continue my policies. I did hope, for the sake of our country, that Donald Trump might show some interest in taking the job seriously. That he might come to feel the weight of the office and discover some reverence for the democracy that had been placed in his care. But he never did.
That's it. That's all I have to play for you, because that's pretty much the summation of his speech. I mean, he basically kind of, like I said, set the tone. This is an election that is about whether or not we believe that Donald Trump is fit to continue being president. This is about the future of democracy. We don't really have any policies for you. Don't ask for those, all right? We can't really get specific on policy. I can't tell you I have a bunch of things that we're going to do to make this country better. We're just going to say we're going to get it out of that guy's hands. Now, I don't necessarily agree with the president or support him, but he definitely has his moments. He's currently not having one, or at least not a good one. He was, I guess, watching this live as it happened, and he decided to let us know how he feels by firing back a series of tweets, kind of as the evening unfolded. Opening up with, "He spied on my campaign and got caught." An allegation that has since been proven to not quite be accurate. He did say, interestingly, why did he refuse to endorse Slow Joe until it was all over? And even then he was very late, and why did he try to get him not to run? This is, I guess we call this public knowledge at this point, that there was some type of conversation between the two where he kind of told Joe Biden that there was no need for him to run. He didn't feel that he didn't feel that Joe Biden should necessarily pursue running for president. So that is, fairly accurate. And he kind of finalized this thing by saying, after talking about Harris, didn't she call him a racist? Didn't she say he was incompetent? Now, actually, I did go back and go through the earlier debates. I think it was the second debate specifically where they had that run-in about busing, and Kamala Harris actually prefaced her statement with, "I'm not calling you a racist." So no, she did not call him a racist. It wasn't even really implied. She was just basically saying that Joe Biden is kind of a person who kind of toes the line. He's not willing to be that maverick, that person who's willing to go out front and say, this is the new precedent. This is where I need the federal government to step in. And Harris was basically saying that there was a delay in California because her state legislator, state school board, or whatever, didn't really approve integrating schools until a little bit later, whereas she was saying that Joe Biden at the federal level should have been saying that we need to move to have this done quicker because the federal government or because the state government wasn't acting quickly enough. So, you know, president as usual, all over the place, looking a little bit unhinged. Not really a good look for him. And going into this final stretch, I believe this is the final 75 days of the election. I really can't call it anymore. I mean, earlier on, if you had asked me, I definitely would have said Trump is definitely going to win this thing. But as we have gotten further along into the year, obviously the pandemic has changed things significantly. The conversation is originally was coming into the election talking about the economy and how great we're doing. Now we're talking about how we're going to move forward, whether or not the government is competent, really, and how comfortable people feel going forward. And right now, people just don't feel comfortable. You know, we have the issue where people are wondering whether or not they're wondering how they're going to provide for their families. You know, unemployment claims. I think I saw that they hit over 1 million. No, that's definitely not right. I can actually get you guys the number because I don't like to be inaccurate. Give me one moment. Let's see. Unemployment. Because this is a very important number. Let's see. This is initial unemployment claims. Yes. Okay. Right. So they're back up over 1 million. This is initial unemployment claims, not total unemployment claims. So, you know, we're right back in that place where we're just unsure again. We're right now where schools are supposedly about to reopen. We don't know what kids are going to do about that. If schools can't resume, then obviously people can't go back to living their normal life. And there's that uncertainty once again, and you have leadership who's just not showing leadership. So right now, the strategy of the Democrats in general is, you know, with Barack Obama up there, is a decent strategy. You know, we'll just talk about why Donald Trump is unfit, why he's not the person for the job, but at the same time, well, you know what? I can't even criticize the method, because at this point, that is the only strategy that you really need. You only need to focus on making people look at the president. Don't even talk about policy. While many of us are looking for policy, we're looking for something to you know, be excited about. I'm not gonna be mad at them for not offering that. I mean, no, I'm going to be mad at them for not offering that, but that's just maybe not necessarily a winning strategy at this particular point. According to the polls, Trump is down. You know, Biden is up by 11% nationally. We got new data here saying 52% of people who didn't vote in 2016 said they're voting for Biden. Then you also have 92% of former Hillary voters are going to vote for. Well, I mean, that's to be expected. In addition to Biden's 20% lead, or 20-point lead among 2016 non-voters, he has an 11-point lead among voters who backed a third-party candidate in the last presidential election, with 41% of those saying that they plan to vote for Biden, and just 30% say they plan to vote for Trump. So, for now, winning strategy, run with it. But I think we're going to find ourselves once again in asking, okay, well, now we have this president who. We wanted him to get in there, and now he's there, and we replaced the other guy. But what is this new guy going to do for us? And, you know, per the policies that he's listed, not much. So that's where we are. Like I said, I am going to be returning to content. The big issue for me has just been this schools thing. I think I heard that the was it mothers this demographic of women who have been wondering what they're going to do about school going forward is going to be the big driver for this particular election. And obviously, I mean, we knew Joe Biden was picking a woman. He said from the beginning he was probably going to pick a woman. We kind of surmised that he was going to pick a woman of color. There weren't a ton of options available, so Harris was kind of obvious. The big thing, I think, is probably why we waited so long to find that out. I mean, I think we knew that it was going to be Harris, so why did we wait until now to find that out? But either way, Trump's got 75 days to get it together. It's not looking good for him right now, and he's just not it. So, like I said, I'm not gonna I'm not going to stay on here too long. I'm going to be continuing to drop content. I'm not going to necessarily stick to the election because there are some other things that I want to talk about, but we're definitely going to cover the election. We're going to cover things related to the pandemic and all of that. But yeah, just stay tuned. More content will be coming soon. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a like, subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one.